This is a flawless BR pack. In this video, I'm gonna show every single run scored and win from the entire 12-0 run. By the way, go comment down below. How many times have you gone flawless this year? That's starting with the draft, where we are centering our team around the Carlos Santana switch hitter. Now, he took the diamond Juan Soto out of the diamond round. I ended up with the diamond left-handed Jim Edmonds in center field. Very left-handed loaded lineup until we ended up with live series Trey Turner, live series Justin Turner, and the gold Adam Duvall. This is what the squad and lineup is looking like going into this. And in our second at-bat, game number 1, we hit our first homer of the day, giving us a 1-0 lead. Later, second inning, Raul Ibanez. Perfect. Deep out to left off the scoreboard. You're going to see more from Raul Ibanez on this run. Third inning now, Jim Edmonds. That'll be a sacrifice fly that scores our third run of the game. And then later in the inning, Adam Duvall, with runners on the corners and 2 outs, is gonna double the lead, make it 6-0. Right out of the gates, off to a hot start. And we, like I said, Raul Ibanez, you're gonna see him a lot. This gold Raul Ibanez is a must grab. His second homer of the game, we end up winning it 7-2 when the final score came down. Game number 2 now. We are 1-0, and Raul Ibanez again. The no-doubter, upper deck above the bullpen. 1-0 score in Coors on the road. That's all we would need, ironically enough. We win it 1-0, game number 2, looking to get game number 3. This is where I typically lose. If you're an OG here on the YouTube channel, I typically lose at 2-0. I don't know what it is. I either go 2-0 or I win 9+. There's no in between for me. By the way, hit that subscribe button down below if you're into MLB The Show or just baseball content in general. We post daily here. And now here we go, game 3 on the road again. And Trey Turner in the second inning is gonna get a perfect. I almost didn't take this live series Trey Turner because at the time, I believe it was Royce Lewis live series card was supercharged. I was almost trying to hold off on shortstop to try and get Royce Lewis, but I took him anyway. Trey comes through with a home run, and then later in the inning, Raul Ibanez hits his 4th home run of the run already to force a rage quit. So we're now 3-0, looking for 4-0, and we are once again on the road. We're starting every single one of these games firing on all cylinders, putting our opponents down before they ever even get in the box. Runners in scoring position for Jim Edmonds, hits a line drive so low and so hard, it goes all the way to the wall for a 2-run double. Then Adam Duvall comes up, rips one back up the middle. That's gonna be 2 more runs on the single. We'll advance to second on the throw, makes it 4-0, and then Raul Ibanez again. I cannot hammer it home enough. That gold Raul Ibanez is my uncle's only brother. Trey Turner now back-to-back games with a homer. We end up taking a 7-0 lead. Our opponent tacked on 2 more. And then why not? Raul Ibanez again. Home run number 6 in just 4 games. His second multi-homer game in just 4 games. The man is out of his mind. We end up winning the game on a back pick at second base there. He got himself doubled up to end the game, and we moved to 4-0. After that game, we had an XP reroll. Didn't get anything good. Won't be our last XP reroll, though. Jumping into the next game, we're finally the home team. Now, I just want to note here, I was not planning on going 12-0. I was just grinding the Battle Royale program, and I needed to get the XP done. So for this run, I was actually playing my home games in Costco just to get the XP. Was not, again, not planning on going 12-0. I usually don't play my home games at Costco, especially when I'm playing serious, but I was trying to get the XP bonuses. As you know, things go very well for us. We go down 2-0 in this game, and then we battle all the way back. We take the lead, and wouldn't you know it, Raul Ibanez again. A no-doubter out to right. He has 7 home runs in 5 games. And even in Costco, that perfect 100 off the bat was not a cheapie. We get another perfect with Salvador Perez to give us our 5th run of the game. And then it was time to pitch a little bit. Because remember, here in Costco, you can get a lot off very little. So we got to be cautious when pitching these home games. I still cannot believe that I played a handful of Costco games on a 12-0 run. They're so random. It is what it is, though. Bottom of the second, Carlos Santana gets on the board. 2 out, solo shot out to left, and that started a little bit of a rally. Jim Edmonds now is going to go no doubter the other way. Oppo blast. into the parking lot. We take it to 7. We're up by 4 in the 3rd inning, and things get dicey. Extra base hit to center field, gets over Jim Edmonds for a double. Then he rips one down the line with Raul Ibanez and follows that up with a 3-run homer. 7-6 is the score. 7-6 is the final score. We win our 5th game by 1, and it got nerve-wracking. One more win, however, puts us at the halfway mark, and it's going to be back-to-back games at home in Costco. Bottom 1, Carlos Santana. That's a line drive home run. 100 off the bat on that curveball. Then Jim Edmonds gets a sinker that caught way too much plate. That's a no-doubter that's going to cross the street into the backyards. 2 runs on the inning. Now into the bottom of the 2nd. We gave up 1 in the top of the 2nd. We're going to get that right back. An extra base hit. We follow that up with really our first bad home run here in Costco. We missed the barrel there. Still got 95 exit velo, and it went. Later in the inning, Justin Turner's going to hit a line drive home run with 1 out. That's a single or maybe a double off the wall in most stadiums. Gets a solo shot to give us a 3-run lead. That's all we will need to get halfway through this run. Now we're sitting here at 6-0. The first half is down. The second half to go. Raul Ibanez has been the MVP of the run so far. Can we keep it up? Carlos Santana too, might I add. Not giving Carlos Santana enough love. Ton of damage at the top of the order for us in the 2-hole. He hits a solo shot in Coors. He's now homered in both of our Coors games on this run. And we follow that up with a Jim Edmonds homer that forces a rage quit. 2 homers in the first, 1 easy dub, didn't have to throw a pitch. And that's huge in Battle Royale because you get to preserve your bullpen. A rage quit to start the second half of this is gigantic. Now we're jumping into another road game, and we are once again going yard with Jim Edmonds. A runner on first, perfect blast. 106 miles an hour off the bat, and wouldn't you know it, back-to-back games, Jim Edmonds forces a rage quit on the homer. The homer didn't land before he quit, so it didn't count on the stats, but we win that one 2-0 on the 2-run homer from Jim Edmonds, putting us at 8. We just went from 6 wins to 8 wins in the blink of an eye. And this next opponent, before the game even started, had me nervous. We need 4 more wins to go flawless. We are hammering the ball. We haven't even really had to pitch that much because we've been doing so much damage as the away team. We forced a good amount of rage quits. But win number 9 is one of those scenarios. Your rating bar is very far along at this point. Odds are you're going to play other flawless players. This guy was 89-19 on his record going into this game. Grounds out to start the game. But I knew going into this one, once you start searching at like 7 wins, you know you're going to start running into some good opponents. This was the game. This was the big game. Thankfully, we got it at home and in Costco. We go down 1 in the first. He clutches up with a 2-run homer to give him a run in the first. We got that one right back, and then Carlos Santana gives us the lead. Back-to-back homers after giving up 1. That's a beautiful sign, and Jim Edmonds, look at that. My opponent hit R2. I don't know if that was an accident, but he dove on contact, and that routine fly ball ends up being a double. That was user error. What happens after that? We capitalize. Hangs a slider, barreled up with Adam Duvall. 108 off the bat for a nuke. 4-1 ball game, still not done. Tried to front door a slider. Boom! Barreled up, dotted. Cannot hit it any better than that. Then Salvador Perez only got 89 exit velo here on this homer, but again, another pitch. We just went down there, good squared it, got it to go. Justin Turner now, chest high fastball, good squared, 99 off the bat, bomb, and just look at this. He's spam pausing. Bro is so mad right now, but let's be honest. All of these home runs I just hit were on good swings. I don't know what my man expected. He then came out in the top of the 2nd, started holding R2, bunt dancing, doing all the toxic stuff that you usually don't see from World Series, you know, flawless, good record guys. This is usually stuff you see at Battle Royale and events from, you know, casuals, people that aren't very good at the game. But my man got upset, went down 6, and then started battling back into this game. He hits 2 homers in the 2nd inning. Then he follows it up, hits a 3rd homer in the 2nd inning. This one with 2 outs. Jazz Chisholm goes the other way off Corbin Burns, makes it a 2-run ball game. And then he lined out. That was a huge turning point right there, that line out. We got very lucky on that particular out, and we had to get right back in the box and start doing damage. We get 1 back with Carlos Santana on the sinker down and in. Then Jim Edmonds comes up, line drive back up the middle for a base hit. 3-run ball game at this point. There is still nobody out, and Trey Turner, perfect out the left. That'll move the runner up. They're now on the corners with nobody out. For Adam Duvall, who's gonna hit a deep fly ball to center, that will score 1. We had 2 more outs to work with there in the bottom of the second, but we didn't do anything. We go up by 4, we take a 9-5 lead, and we end up winning it 9-5. He did get 2 on, the tying run was on deck, but he couldn't get anything going there in that 3rd inning. We scored 7 in the 1st, and we come through with a 9-5 W. That is win number 9. We just unlocked our 9-win reward. We got a bonus for getting to 9 wins, and we're just 26 points away from finishing the program. Win number 10. This is the part of the run where the palms start getting a little sweaty, man. Every pitch feels like there's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And we are once again the home team. So we're gonna be pitching in Costco to start off this 10th win. He gets a 2-out base hit with Juan Soto, and then follows that up with a barrel with Nolan Arenado. Followed that slider well, hit it out the other way. So a 2-0 lead to start this game off is followed up by a solo shot in the second. That's right, we did not score in the 1st inning of this game. That's a suicide note. Not scoring in a 3-inning game in Costco is bad news bears. And our opponent comes in here in the second and tacks on 3 more runs. We are down 5 in the bottom of the second in this game. And thankfully, we get a little bit of luck going our way. Because I'll say up until this point, at 9-0, it hasn't taken much luck. We have been barreling balls and playing extremely well, but we do get 2 lucky homers here to start off this run in the second. After those 2 lucky homers, we start putting the barrel back on the ball. Bryson Stott off the bench hits a solo shot. Then Juan Soto is going to barrel up a splitter. It's a little bit underneath of that. Okay, to be fair, a little bit underneath of that one. But it is a 5-4 ball game now with 2 outs for Carlos Santana. Does not miss that one. So there it is. We took advantage of some luck that went our way here in this 10th game. Our opponent completely choked. He had an opportunity to get that lead right back. He gave us the 0 from the 1st. He gave it back to us in the 5th. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd just needing 1 run. You haven't seen his name in a few games. Raul Ibanez. Perfect 105 off the bat. See you later. 6-5 is the final score. We come all the way back from down 5. A little bit of luck, but he derailed offensively. He had a chance to get back out in front of us there in the 3rd, and he did not. We kept the pedal on the gas, and we win it. Now, game number 11. We are down to just 2 wins. Carlos Santana in extra innings hits a 2-run shot. Playing at Franco Park after playing 4 straight games at Costco, I can't lie. I cannot lie. There was a handful of fly balls I thought were going on contact, but we end up getting 1 to go there in extra innings, and that 2-run shot is all we would need to win this game. That makes us 11-0. We pitch a shutout there in our 11 game. Now we're going for game 12, and the first thing I noticed at that lineup screen, our opponent doesn't have a single parallel progress, not even parallel 1 on any of his cards. So I think I got really lucky here, and I didn't match up with someone who is also at the end of a run. We got matched up with someone who's at the beginning or the middle of their run. Now you gotta take everyone extremely seriously in this setting. We're gonna treat this person as if he is your friend Kyle and we're playing for $50,000. I've lost to people I should beat before. And this game was making me extremely nervous. After the 1st inning, neither one of us have had a base runner. Then I come up in the 2nd inning. We had a hard ground ball there with Duvall. Doesn't get through. Then Raul Ibanez comes up batting .560, and I thought I got this. Good timing. The ball's right on the power part of the PCI, but he couldn't get it to go the other way. So we don't score in the 2nd. We get a strikeout on Charlie Blackmon, then a ground out for the 2nd out on Paul Goldschmidt. Need 1 more out to get this to the 3rd inning. And we're going to get it on Mike Moustakas. Moustakas flies out to left. Raul Ibanez will make the squeeze. It's now a 1-inning game. Jake Berger, first pitch swinging. Good squared again, just a hair off the center of the PCI, and it doesn't go anywhere. So another out. Brings up Salvador Perez, and Salvador Perez hits 198 on a line right to a glove with 2 outs. Justin Turner trying to flip the lineup, hits a single, gets it to Juan Soto, and then with 2 outs, Juan Soto rips a single back up the middle. We're rallying with 2 outs. We're on the road in the final inning. You can't go bottom 3 without having a lead, and Carlos Santana comes through. A 3-run shot. There was nobody on with 2 outs. Carlos Santana comes through and gives us the lead. It's all we would need. We get a strikeout to start the inning. Bryson Stott tries to make a tremendous play at third. Can't quite get it done, but then we're going to get a fly out to right. The tying run is on deck. Luis Ariz grounds out to second. Jake Berger ends the run. We shut out our opponent in the 11th and the 12th game of this run. And just like that, flawless it was. And a beautiful right after our flawless game, we got another XP reroll. And wouldn't you know it, on our XP reroll, I know you thought for a second there I was gonna dive. Listen, a gold, I will take a gold, because golds this season are season XP bosses, and I don't have them all yet. So give me that. I'm gonna have a pack and play up on YouTube tomorrow. Hit that subscribe button down below. We're gonna open up these flawless packs. I also unlocked some other packs. We got event diamond packs here and some other stuff I wanna dabble into. Try out some of these flawless cards before I inevitably sell them and buy Mike Trout. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button down below. Like the channel if you are new. Go use code Shelfy at Seatgeek for 20 bucks off your tickets. NFL just started. NBA and NHL are right around the corner. It's 20 bucks off your tickets. Take advantage of it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly,